Good evening, I'm Mai Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us. A call to stop the killings and start the healing. Thousands of people gather on EDSA to protest the spate of killings in the drug war. They began the day by attending a mass at the historical EDSA shrine to pray for forgiveness and healing. Our Makoy Popioko joins us live from Ortigas. Makoy, tell us what happened.
My 150 family members of alleged victims of extrajudicial killings attended the 3 p.m. Mass where over 2,000 people joined them in their quest for justice. Vice President Leni Robredo, Senators Antonio Trillanes, Bam Aquino, Risa Ontiveros, and Frank Drilon were also there. Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines President Archbishop Socrates Villegas led the Mass, co-organized by the opposition group Tindig Pilipinas. Villegas, in a video uploaded on the Facebook page of Tindig Pilipinas, said that this Mass is not a political gathering. He said that this is a simple assembly of the faithful to pray for the country's healing. Now, in his homily, Villegas condemned the killings, and he said that the Philippines turned into a country of apathetic Filipinos who seem indifferent about the series of murders committed in the government's war against drugs. Villegas also challenged government officials and ordinary citizens to fight for what is right, and that is to stop the killings.
Ang pakiusap na itigil na ang patayan ay panaghoy ng mahigit 10,000 kababayan nating nabaril dahil ng labandaw o kaya ibinaril ng di nakilalang tao. Ito ay hinagpis ng mga ulilang magulang at anak, mga maagang na ulila sa asawa. Kapag hindi natin itinigil ang patayan, may sumpang parusa ang bayang pumapatay sa sariling kababayan.
The masses ended at 4 p.m. Now the attendees march to the People Power Monument for a protest. Mai.
Makoy police say tens of thousands are now at the People Power Monument to continue their protest. But tell us about what to expect in the weeks to come.
Well, Mai, this Lord Heal Our Land Sunday Masses will kick off the 33rd day of praying the Rosary. And the faithful are also encouraged to receive the Holy Communion every day until December 8th, or the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. And this Mass is happening in all parishes all over the Philippines. In fact, there's a similar protest happening now in Cebu. Mai.
Makoy Popioko joining us live from the EDSA Shrine. Malacanang says everyone is welcome to protest against the administration. It adds the government will never condone extrajudicial and vigilante killings. As of the end of September, it said police are investigating over 2,000 incidents with drug-related motives. The administration is one in, quote, the true healing of the nation that has long been divided by politics. It also eyes to build better rapport with the Catholic Church and seek the cooperation of its leaders in the anti-drug campaign. Authorities arrest Minhati Madrais, the Indonesian wife of Maute leader Omar Maute, this morning in Iligan City. Police also recovered materials commonly used for improvised explosive devices. Our Rex Remitio has the details.
Police and military forces have arrested Minhati Madrais, the Indonesian wife of Maute group leader Omar Maute. The 36-year-old Madrais was taken from her house in a subdivision in Barangay Tubod. Following a raid where authorities confiscated 4 blasting caps, 2 detonating cords, and a time fuse. These are materials commonly used in making improvised explosive devices. Madrais is included in the Defense Department's arrest, search, and seizure order to stamp out rebellion, issued at the height of the Marawi crisis and when Mindanao was placed under martial law.
Asawa siya ni Omar, so tinitingnan natin yung participation niya. From Indonesia siya, tapos nakapunta siya dito sa Pilipinas.
Authorities have also taken into custody her 2 sons and 4 daughters. They will be turned over to the Social Welfare Department. CNN Philippines has also obtained a copy of Madrais's Indonesian passport, which the Iligan police says has expired.
Base sa passport niya, no, 2012 pa siya pabalik at saka papunta rito.
Iligan Police Chief Leonie Royga says Madrais told him Omar Maute was her classmate in Egypt, where they were both radicalized.
Iba yung ano niya, iba yung mga actions niya, pati yung mga anak nga, iba yung mga signs. May mga signal ng isang lang.
Madrais' husband Omar Maute was killed in a military operation in Marawi on October 16th, a day before President Rodrigo Duterte liberated the city. As she undergoes interrogation, police say Madrais might be brought to Manila to face charges. In Iligan City, Rex Remitio, CNN Philippines.
In news overseas, U.S. President Donald Trump is in Japan, the first stop of his 5-country tour through Asia. Mr. Trump and Japan Prime Minister Shinzo Abe had lunch and played golf at a country club near Tokyo. Mr. Trump spoke before American and Japanese forces at an airbase near Tokyo. He highlighted the strength of the U.S.-Japanese alliance and warned against underestimating American resolve.
No one, no dictator, no regime, and no nation should underestimate ever American resolve. Every once in a while in the past, they underestimated us. It was not pleasant for them, was it? It was not pleasant. We will never yield, never waver, and never falter in defense of our people, our freedom, and our great American flag.
During his 13-day trip, President Trump will carry out high-stakes talks with the leaders of Japan, South Korea, and China, and attend days of summits in Vietnam and the Philippines. Teresita Sen Winwin Marquez is the newly crowned Reina Hispano-Americana. She is the first Filipina to join the pageant. The Philippines is also the first country in Asia to vie for the title. Winwin was crowned by last year's winner, Maria Camila Solebe of Colombia, during the pageant held in Santa Cruz, Bolivia. The 25-year-old daughter of Alma Moreno and Joy Marquez knew that this was going to be a tough competition. She spoke to CNN Philippines last September.
The first and only Asian country and then the first Filipina to join. So medyo nakaka-pressure because honestly, I don't know how to speak Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I'm learning now. Even basic lang na words. And they're all Latinas. You know how they perform. They're very beautiful. So I have to live it up. You know, I have to really train for it.
When the newsroom returns, back-to-back wins for Filipina beauties. We speak to Miss Earth 2017 Karen Ibasco, fresh from her win last night. And a big day for aspiring.
8 kongresista ang nakatakdang maghain ng resolusyon para imbestigahan ang pagkakasangkot ng 4 na opisyal ng SSS sa trading o pangangalakal ng kanilang sariling stocks sa stockbroker ng ahensya. Ang mga ito ay sina SSS Executive Vice President for Investment Rizaldi Capulong, Vice President for Equities Investment Division Reginald Candelaria, Equities Product Development Head Ernesto Francisco Jr. at Actuarial and Risk Management Division Chief George Onqueco. Naniniwala si House Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries Chairman Congressman Ben Evardone na may sabwatang nangyayari sa loob ng SSS.
Ang ginawa, yung mga stockbroker na nagbigay sa kanila ng information na maganda dito mag-invest, hindi nila sinabi sa SSS na mag-invest dito ang SSS para kumita yung SSS. Sila ang nag-invest, personal nilang pera.
Ang mga ganitong anomalya umano ang dahilan kaya malaki ang nawawalang pondo sa SSS. Kaya pati ang panukalang dagdag 2,000 pisong pensyon sa mga pensioner ng SSS ay hindi agad nila maibigay.
Instead na 2,000, 1,000 lang muna, 1,000 next year. Kaya hindi kumikisa yung SSS dahil hindi nag-i-invest ng tama yung SSS. Kaya hindi nga napupunta yung pera ng SSS dun sa mga investments na kumikita kasi itong mga opisyalis, sila na ang nag-i-invest.
Para hindi na muli maulit ang ganitong insidente, ipinanukala ng Makabayan Congressman na magkaroon ng isang ahensyang mangangalaga sa stocks ng SSS.
A possible measure could put in place na magiging transparent, no? Hindi dapat independently or solely from SSS commissioners or any other officials of the SSS can make independent transactions or investments out of the stocks of SSS without concurrence of any government entity.
Ayon naman kay Quezon City Representative Winnie Castelo, dapat kumilos na ang Department of Justice at atasan ng Bureau of Immigration na isailalim sa lookout bulletin ang 4 na opisyal ng SSS na ngayon ay kasalukuyang iniimbestigahan. Ayon naman sa tagapagsalita ng Pangulo, dapat itong imbestigahan at papanagutin ang mga mapapatunayang nagkasala dahil hindi kinukonsinte ng Duterte administration ang korupsyon. Grace Casin, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
Senator Laila De Lima's fight before the Supreme Court is not yet over as her lawyers filed today a motion for reconsideration. The High Court, voting 9-6 last month, affirmed De Lima's arrest and ordered the Muntinlupa Trial Court to proceed with her case. But the senator's camp is asking the court to nullify the arrest order and to immediately release her from detention. Her lawyers argue that even the 9 justices who voted to dismiss her petition cannot agree on the crime being charged. 5 are saying it was illegal drug trading, 3 stated that it was conspiracy to commit drug trading, while 1 is still vague as to which of the 2. Her lawyer says this only proves the charges are fake, like what Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio has said.
That means that the information is void, it's vague, and therefore you don't have enough votes to sustain the validity of the information.
De Lima's camp said that if at least 3 members of the majority believe that the charges are for conspiracy to commit drug trading, then they must have concluded that the arrest warrant was issued for an entirely different and wrong case. Hence, her continued pre-trial detention is unjust.
If the majority of the members of the Supreme Court themselves cannot agree on the nature of the charges, ano na yung gagawin ng trial court judge?
De Lima also said Muntinlupa RTC Judge Juanita Guerrero gravely abused her discretion when she issued the arrest warrant. She also maintained that it's the Sandigan Bayan which has jurisdiction over her cases. Roderick Mendoza, UNTV News and Rescue, Manila.